Okay, so our next game, this is game 12, I think, is AndyDavo playing Dark Elves and some Necromantic. Blue-Pink Fiddle, who's 7, 4, and 6. I think we've played this team before. And he's got a Wolf with Edge 4 and Blodge. It's an alright team, isn't it? I'm sure we've played this before. Dark Elves. Not with those. Okay, no, we haven't. Necro are a hybrid team. So I'll be paying out on hybrid. There we go. This one, by the way, is going to be a really quick prediction, just to give you a little bonus prediction. Andy, and it is literally going to be it's going to be 1 minute. This is a 1 minute prediction. If I choose, I'm not going to pay out. I'll cancel the bet. So this is only on if my opponent is getting to choose. Oh, hello, Blue Pink Fiddle. How you doing? How you doing? Right, what are we going to play here? I think we'll play out a wizard and a babe. Ooh. Wizard and a babe? Yeah, okay. Wizard and a babe. My team. Yeah, wizard and a babe, I think, off this. Sorry, uniform. How long we got left? I don't know what happened. I just won a match. I had a delivery and clicked without getting rid of the extra gold. Wizard babe. Yeah, we're having a wizard babe. We're going for whiz babe. Whiz babe. Alright, the prediction's over. Logging off and trying hard. Good luck, Blue Pink Fiddle. So this one's an exciting one. Dimmy says, constipated. What? So my opponent is choosing. We'll see which way this goes. Who will receive? Let's see what he picks. It's got nothing to do with me, this prediction. I think I'd rather defend, I think. Your opponent is playing to players in defense, so who will receive? Choose outcome. Andy will receive. That is correct, isn't he? Yeah. Okay, right, back in a sec. Right, what do we got here? One way to ruin a game. Oh, heat. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Where are we blitzing? I think we're blitzing now. I don't want to run the ball on the block. I don't want to run the ball on the guard. I think we want to run the ball on the dodge to start with. Yeah, I think we want to run the ball on the dodge. Let's just that open. And I'm okay with this shape to start with. I'm okay with this. I'm going to start with that. So 1, 2, 3. Let's do it. Do I prefer block on wrestling instead of which? Cutbacks. I think ideally you want one of each. One of each would be nice. Oh! Ooh. Tilas? Is that correct? Tilas? It's so much easier to write than say. Tilas? Is that... Have I got your name correct? Welcome to the channel. How you doing? Right, stop. We've got block. We've still got block. Oh shit, he's got block. Ah! Didn't realise he got block, zombie. Ugh. Never mind. Oh, that means I can dodge as well now. Ugh. Never mind. Oh well. Oh well. Let's get you in there. Okay, we're going to want the guard in here. What there isn't on the Necro team is any guard. Which is nice. Drag you in there. We're not throwing the ball, so we just pick it up and bring it forward, and we'll say over to you. It's pronounced Tilias. What? Is the ball safe? Tyas, name taken. Hang on. So in this channel, is it Tyas? Because I can name you anything you like in this channel, but only I will see it. What would you like to be called? Tyas, okay? And am I pronouncing it correctly? Hopefully I will see you again sometime. Excellent. See, chat, I can pronounce names. It's a really interesting match, this one, because there's no guard at all. Does he want to do that? One, two. I don't think you want to do that. I'm going to get rid of that. That's big. I want rid of that. So he's setting up for a foul next turn, I think. So we need to dig this elf out. Yeah. Right, so new strat. If you're going to stay there, we're going to stay here. Because I don't care what happens. We'll block. That goes in there. We'll block this one first, so I can follow. Then we get 2 dice on the dirty player, and then we can retreat. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you need to get out of the way. So at this stage, let's put you there. 1, 2, 3. And then this should let me dig this guy out then. There we go. It would be nice to not have to be able to not have to do dodge first, but I have to. So that goes there. That goes there. Done. You'll go. I have paint washing water in the same cup as drinking from. Oh no. Oh no. Scooter says, can you change my name? You haven't done that with Dimmy. Scooter, what would you like to be called? And it's an edit function I can do to people, right? It's not. I don't think you change. I don't think it changes on your screen, but it's. I won't call you a thing that you're not if you tell me what name you want. Ooh, my opponent has decided to stay put again. Well, okay. Worst outcome ever. Let's start adding a little bit of flex into this. That goes there, that goes there, that comes forward one. And what I'm trying to do now is just trying to create some interesting shapes for my opponent to have to think through. I think that goes there. Done. You'll go. You should be marking more, not here, not creating any pressure. So Master Zen, I think you want to take that one stage further than this, which is let's go to think about the game at a strategic level, not tactics as we were talking about. You were talking about there, but a strategic level. Like, what do I want to achieve? And I would say that I would like to score on turn 8, and I would like to have all my rerolls intact on turns 6, 7, and 8 to do that, right? So, what do I want to do? Well, I want to do nothing. Like, I don't care what happens to the ball. And so, if I don't have to reroll it because the ball's completely safe, then I won't. I'll just stay here. And that's exactly what's happening. So by him staying there, you would say, well, Andy, you're not scoring. I know, I have no intention of scoring. My opponent demonstrated on the first couple of turns, yeah, and his positioning in a fairly effective way, that I would be silly to try and score now. It is demonstrating competence, which is effective. So it's not just a case of marking, because marking for the sake of marking, I'll just work out how to solve the marks and it won't be a problem anymore. What this needs is pressure. So it's more than just marks. The problem with Necro is to create concise pressure without leaving players hanging out. Because look what's about to happen. Pressure makes diamonds. It does, doesn't it, Dimmy? Now, that's the first bit of actual concise pressure that's a problem, because I was going to dig this guy out and let me get out, but I can't. I've got to do something else. So now, that wolf being there is actually a problem. So we're going to have to blitz it. got to. It can't be allowed to just be there. So 1, that's in range. So let's just take the ball over here. So at least we're out of range of the white. And then we'll add a fail-safe in, just in case. This is... what's the word I'm looking for? Ah, yeah, bollocks. It's not. That's 1. Let's do... and then we can go and fetch these last few players. So, you're going to go there. Ooh. Hello. God Elf drops back. And I don't think I want to give him free... whoops. I don't want to give him free wolf movement. So we're not going to... I'm just going to not let that happen. We'll go there. And then we need to try and dig this guy out. So the choice now is, do I leave him there to take a load of hits, or take the 75%? So there's a 25% chance of not making this dodge. He's got a 30% chance of knocking me over. So I've got a better chance of making the dodge than I have of being stood up otherwise. So 1, 2... 3. And notice the chevrons here, right? 2, space, 2, space, 2. They normally work in pairs of 2. Really, to your camera angle, as it cuts off so much when you type. What do you mean? Me? When I type? Am I? Maybe I'm too zoomed in. Are you? Oops. Whoa. There we go. There you go. Right, that's maybe fixed it. Huzzah! Now we need to go and pressure forwards because the Dark Elves are not quick. They're not a 2-turn scoring team. So I'll now go and work out how to make them be mobile. You could have drawn on turn 16, but L-plate snake to catch. Typical L-plate. You give him one thing to do, and he wrecks it. Oh, hello. Oh, goodbye. Who's a lucky Andy? I really don't want to move the guard. Right. I don't think I want to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So put you in there and put you in there. I can take the 2 dice. Yeah, I think that's the play here. Let's still play slightly concise. Ball is currently safe. So let's go with this. You're going there. You're going there. We're having 2 dice here. Blam. Stay put. So we've now owned, yeah, this, we'll be fine now. Push, please. Let's push you away from the action. So if we got the push, I'd have blitzed it and pushed it off, but I didn't, so I can't. He's going to get a 1 hit here, so this side's going to collapse and this side's not. Therefore, we want to bring the ball both forwards and also, yeah, somewhere constructive. It needs to come. That goes there. That goes there. I'd very much like to rush you through the gap, but I guess that's going to depend on whether or not this holds. So, dodge. No, I'll have to let that slide. So he's only got 2 movement players left. This should be fine. The flesh golem's held up by a blodge sidestep thing. Christ. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Brr. Why do you say things like this? I know, like, because it's a blodge thing. I didn't expect it to roll a 1 on the dodge. Because I was going to go... What I wanted to do was stand there, and then go 2+, 2+, and then go and be about there. Because that'll attract these this way. I don't know what this will do, but I don't care. And then we'll just blodge off over that way. We'll blodge off into the sunset, it'll be fine. Do I say things that are not combative, incendiary? What did you do, Rochelle? My throw rolled agility. What are you playing? You playing Amazons again? This is still going nicely too. It's best place Kodo. Oh, Ed, absolutely. This is going very well. This is going very well. Controversial. Incendiary is controversial, isn't it? They are interchangeable words, right? Amazons will never win Chalice. Dimmy, if I'd won Chalice 7 times, I'd be like, I'll take you up on that. Sadly, you may as well change the word AndyDavo and Amazons. They're like completely interchangeable words, aren't they? AndyDavo will never win Chalice. So until we've managed to get rid of that, yeah. Now that play there is a very all-in play, and I'm not a fan. And the reason I'm not a fan is because the ball recovery sucks, and you are completely all in. And if I get away with it and blodge off into the sunset, you're toast. So I don't like that. You're overdue a win. No, oh, Chalice. Yeah, I hope so. +1. Where's the little wolfie going? Oh, we're going over there then. I'm going to give the ball to this blodging sidestepper. Right, so he can hit the sideline, but that's it. That's about as good as it gets. So I need to not outrun my screen, which is going to go 1. That goes there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm kind of hoping. Well, I'm kind of hoping. I'm hope that is going to run through there. That's what I want to do. You. 1, 2 rerolls. I think there's a reason why I can't stand there. How am I going to get the last? Let's go there. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, wow. Rick, thank you very much for the raid. How you doing? We've got me playing a little bit of Dark Elf here. It's been a while. Blam that down. That gets me this guy out, which means I can also then rotate this guy here. So he's free. And then all we need to do now is just make this last couple of dodges. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. Wow no chorfs? What? I'll have to eat that. Oh well. Oh well. Never mind. Pleasure, mate. Thanks, doing well. Merry Christmas. Thank you very much. Are you streaming tomorrow, by the way, Rick? I'm trying to work out when I'm going to do one tomorrow. Be nice to try and hand over to people sort of concurrently. So I think I'm going to do, early morning and then maybe do something sort of late evening. Just do one and done twice. You're not doing anything? Okay. What about Sunday, Monday? Because it's bank holidays. It'd be nice to be able to return the favour at some point. You are doing them on the weekend. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do Sunday evening, probably Monday and then Tuesday afternoons. Probably, I think. Yeah. Right, so our opponent now has got a go for it, and annoyingly, it's got the 1D here. I didn't keep the screen available, so he's got looking for a POW and then into 2 dice uphill. So it's a bit of a trap. That's the plan. It's a bit of a trap. That was no source in GCL playoffs, Andy. How was St. Nicholas's send-off? Yeah. How many are we down by? 1, permanently. Fun, but the pro I was left with chorfs. Oh dear. I think he should have blitzed the loner and created space. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping he's going to try and blitz the ball. Okay, so he didn't go for it. Because that's the player I need to get rid of. That's the key one. And next turn we'll probably be arguing over Johnny Haircut versus Ardback. That's the plan anyway. There is 0 claw in the last 4 of CCL this season. Is that a first ever, Dimmy? It feels like it. It does feel, yeah. I can't recall another time where there's not been claw in like all of the games. Are the Amazons still alive? Oh yeah, has the Amazons, are the Amazons still with us, or do they peter out into nothingness? What are we on? 7. So that's the blitz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. We'll work out how to put a cage around this afterwards. So to go for it. So we need to put 1 go for it there. That needs to go there. So it's going to be a go for it. It's a dodge and a go for it. Which actually therefore means that that screen piece there is fine. Because he's not dodging a zombie through. We might need you on the up off the floor. And the most important dice roll now is going to be this. And actually, is it even worth the go for it? Because if I don't make the go for it, if I fail it and screw it up, we're ruined. But he's not going to. I don't care. He's got 2 dice uphill. I don't care. I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to make the. I'm not going to roll the dice that I don't need to roll. Doesn't seem like a good move. I don't need to roll that dice. I'm going to rush you through. So we have still got 2 rerolls, so now we can just push that there and that there to give me another out. But this doesn't matter if it's a double one, whereas that did. And we'll not stand that up. There we go. Wipes up to date. Isn't it wonderful the server doesn't drop out anymore? Can't remember the last time when 2 dice uphill worked against you. To be fair, this time I have got blodge. I have got blodge. So there is an element of just blodging my way into to freedom. So the Y cage is quite nice. Spike says Amazon Dwarf semi-final hasn't been played. I mean, I think the Amazons are going to get smashed in that. They don't stand a chance. Not a chance. And blodge never gets powered. Not on 2 uphill, Giraffe. Come on. It goes from 30% down to 2%. He's got a better chance of just getting in the way, I think. Which is actually what this is looking like. It looks like he's going to double go for it. Blitz. Get in the way. Oh no, maybe not. In fact, I'm now confused. I don't know what the plan is. Let's see. 5 plus to 1D. Yeah, 1D, and then I'm going to stand there, and then it's going to be 2 uphill. So you're right, Jeff. He's got 5 plus, 6 plus. That's what he's looking for. 5 plus with a reroll, 6 plus with a reroll. Expert analysis from Andy. And blodge never gets powered. Meh. So he's going for the harder 5 plus. Oh no, sorry, it's not 5-6 with a reroll, is it? Because of tackle. Nope. It's a bit of an odd defence. Thank you very much. Go for some value. That'll be the end of my value train. Score. Oh dear. There we go. You watched me play a game where that literally that happened. Not 2 uphill. I think I can only recall 1 2 uphill double power against me. So he's got his 2 key players back, and we're 1 down. So paying attention to the blitz. Not the blitz, sorry. The perfect hoo-ha. There we go. Let's do that. Amazing to finally catch you live. I've been watching you on YouTube for weeks. Oh, awesome. Moogly Mo, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. If you want to know when we go live, or so when I go live, we've got a Discord server. And you're welcome to join that. It's also very good for asking Blood Bowl questions. !Discord will get you in that. K-Foged in Dome and Palvaris in Chalice. Oh, Dimmy, I'm sure it's happened before, right? but it's quite rare. I'm feeling really cold. I'm not coming down with something, because that'll suck. I'm just going to go and turn the heating on a sec. I'll be right back. Here we go. Oh. Moogly Mo, where are you from, by the way? California. Oh, wow. Awesome. Sunshine Juju not holding up there. And he gets 3 dice on that blitzer. So that's just the blitz. Yeah. I don't really know much about California. Is San Francisco in California? Yes. Okay, I've been to San Francisco. That was a great place to call. That was a great place to go. Yeah, really enjoyed San Fran. Those little trams you guys have got, they're quaint. Oh, fuck. Oh dear. Nope. Never mind. California was at one point connected to Sky. Oh no. I don't think that's true, is it? Or was it? No, that is true. It's California was never connected to Australia, right? I always get the two muddled up. If you've not been watching very long, about 18 months ago, I was getting plate tectonics a little bit confused. This is a really shit trade, isn't it? Yeah. Hello, Penguin. So he's got rid of both of my best players. They both need to wake up to have a decent fighting chance. Thankfully, they do. And we're actually going to change... I'm going to change this setup around a little bit more now. Because I think the better way to do this now... to go like this. That goes there, that goes there, that goes there. Let's push this. Yeah, let's push this. See how he deals with that. Oh. I think I'm coming down with something. I might not be streaming every day for the next few days. I might be actually coming down with something. I've suddenly got really cold. What did I have for Christmas dinner in California? Yeah, does it change in America? Like, do you guys have... I assume you have turkey, because that's what most places have. But then you also have that on Thanksgiving, right? And you've only just had Thanksgiving. So what happens there? Megatron is plotting revenge for what? I don't know. Some slight or other, I don't know. It's because you're cold. Eat. I've just eaten. I had a plate of food down there.
Lazalius 1 to 100.
Oh wow!
Merry
yes.
Christmas, by the way, Andy. It's not much, but it's what I can.
Oh, Lavalius, thank you very much for watching, by the way. I'm sorry we're subjecting you to adverts. for that I can't really control it. But no, thank you very much for the cheer. It's the thought that counts, right? And that's really awesome. Thank you very much indeed. Nobody needs to cheer, but it's really appreciated when you do. Thank you very much. That's awesome. Ugh. Quick snap. This is bad, yo. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Prime rib. So the question now is, does he do that, and does he back both these players in on each side, and back his way to try and get rid of me, or does he only push a little bit, and is he going to taunt me with blodge sidestep around the sidelines? Dimmy, what are you having? Rabbit or lamb? Is rabbit a main... Odie, you're Spanish, right? Chicken and beef. You're having two? Two? Nobody likes turkey. I don't like turkey. Like, if my mum's made turkey, I'll be genuinely gutted. He only eats what grows on his farm. Lol. So we're gonna see if we can taunt this guy. And we're gonna see if Sunshine Juju has got the dancing shoes. Maybe we have, maybe we haven't. Who knows? We had Goose one year, but it was alright. But I thought Goose is very strong, though, isn't it? Your mum doesn't cook goose turkey very well. No, there's loads of people I've had turkey, and I just don't. Nah. I can really take or leave turkey, except I don't want to leave it. Take it. Just leave it. So we're going to do the same on the other side and really make... What I'm trying to do is stretch things. Right. By sidestepping onto the sideline, this is trying to pull the opponent as wide as possible, because as soon as you go really wide, you can then just go straight through the middle.
*_Ferret100. This isn't altruism. I just want you to have to say something nice about me.
This isn't altruism, I just want you to have to say something nice. Oh dear. Do I have to? Star Ferret, you're a legend, thank you very much. I would say you do generally make me giggle from time to time on Discord, by the way. It's most unnerving. Right, you're going there. So we're going to try and take this out, and if we get the POW, beautiful. That's... Yeah, that's okay. And then we can blitz this guy down. So I was having to think about that. So I thought, right, we'll blitz this way. So open this, we'll go for the wolf. That takes out the scoring, the handoff threat. Bada bing, bada bong. And we want the ghoul, we want the witch elf to be able to go and bother the ghoul, because the ghoul doesn't have block or tackle. Dodge, sorry, I've got tackle. So going and bothering the ghoul makes a lot of sense. Stand you up. So what are his choices now? If I face into this, that's going to stay put. And that's going to go and bother that ghoul. That wolf. In which case he's going to hand the ball off there. Go on, make this. Please. Please make this. Excellent. If I knew we could definitely make these next dodges, being there would be insanely powerful. Okay. Was that the wrong way to go? Probably. Yeah, probably actually, in retrospect. Because I think we can all see where this is going, right? And then potato. However, potato, turn 10, seems very good for us. Santa had trout tonight. I have nothing against Turkey, but the president has been capturing the country. Legion, you can't steal my joke, right? And then spit it back out again. We had some octopus with potatoes as a side dish. Whoa. Oh, I honestly didn't catch you saying it. Yeah, I was talking about... I was talking about Turkey and I said something, but they've ruined the economy and I'm not sure that's such a good idea. I don't know. It was a thing. I said a thing. Ooh, he's going to go for the wolf. He's going to try and give it to the wolf, I think. Suddenly this is going to get... I'm really curious where this is playing out. And he was funny once and he still remembers it. Happy Christmas. It was in a galaxy far, far away, I think, Ed. What is in that? Soft juice. I've still got to drink Pike's alcohol. Oh my god, this has just suddenly took a turn for the worse. What is this play? What are we going to see now? I mean, he's going to be bricking it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, you can't throw that. You can't dodge away. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the stun sucks, but I don't think you can throw that. So the witch is going to just lean in to the ghoul. 6 dice, this should go down. There's only one bad square. Haha, we faded the bad square. We can't go and stand in the sideline because I don't have dodge. Don't have sidestep, so we'll go there. We're not going to hero play you out. And now this is it's looking alright, isn't it? So you're going to go there. You're going to go there. You're going to go there. You're going to tie that up. You're going to tie that up. You're going to definitely do... In fact, you're going to go there. You need to go There. So, things that I need to do next. Suddenly this is a lot less exciting, isn't it? Shit. That's quite lazy, that defense. Make the dodge. Yeah. That'll do. It'll still be fine. It'll still be fine. Yeah. I like asparagus, but it's not top tier veg. I had mac and cheese for the first time in my life today. I thought it was better than I thought it would be. I don't like mac and cheese. Nah, never been a fan. Does she level? No. Does he level? No, not yet. So we're scoring on the strength 4 if I get given the choice, because it gets more. It just needs more points. Is a cheese problem, or are you going to have 2 store-bought packets? I don't know, Shirato, because I really like cheese. I mean, I like the stuff that comes out of a tube. I like the stuff that comes, yeah, in pre-sort of formed sandwiches. There's loads of types of cheese I like. So he's going for the single dice pow. Into a single dice pow. No. Can't re-roll that. No. We know Andy likes processed crap. What are you trying to say there? I don't only like processed crap. I just happen to prefer it. Probably best we punch the wolf and blitz the ghoul. Yeah, punch the wolf, blitz the ghoul. Saves me making any rubbish dice rolls. 1, 2. So he's going to try and dive me next, I think. I think that's almost certainly what's going to happen. Well, let's blam the guard inside here, so there is no diving of anything. And now we can go and fetch this agility guy. Come on. 1. There we go. Done. We should be able to just pop it in. That was very surfable. It was surfable, but what I've actually thought over the last few games, I thought what I would try and do is mostly play a slightly tighter setup. So you've seen me play a little bit less recklessly over the course of most of the turns. Not all of them, but I've tightened things up a little bit. If you're watching, you know it was you. Because the dice were punishing me for things. And they didn't need to. This is all Hellboy's doing. Hellboy will take probably about 40% of the blame, 30% of the blame. Oh, hello. Ex Tapardias. Sounds like a cop-out. I don't know. You were more fun pre-Hellboy. I mean, someone said to me that I am... What did they use? What was the expression they used? Dimmy, what did you say? Was it more shit now, I think you said? It's something like that. I can't remember exactly what you said. It was something. It was something akin to that, right? Sloppy. That's it. Yeah, more shit. So it made me stop and think, right? If someone is gonna, yeah, and I really appreciated the feedback. It was brilliant feedback. If someone's gonna take the time to send me some feedback about how they think I'm playing, then I will always try and consider it. And I think it was constructive. And it was accurate as well, mostly. No, it was accurate feedback. You like it? Oh dear, Dimmy, no, Dimmy. Right. Now, this is one of them few times that I do actually, like, old me would have surfed that, but we're not surfing that. I want to score, I really want to score on this guy, because he just needs more points. Oops. 1, 2. Yeah, I absolutely need more points on this guy. Just flat need more points. However, I would say that that's a fairly effective screen. Right, a double screen, that's probably okay. Bloody better be anyway. It bloody better be. There we go. Beware the spider. My constructive feedback is that you need to roll more 6s and less 1s. Yeah? The fun Andy would surf that. The fun Andy, yeah, but what I'm trying to do is, the fun Andy wants to level this guy up, because when this guy gets mighty blow, suddenly the fun Andy will be let loose. How much is a witch elf? So a witch elf's 110 and a line elf is 70. So a line elf with dodge and jump up and frenzy is 130. It's 130. So if we binned off jump up and just had dodge frenzy on all line elves, we'd have lots of witch elves that were better armoured. Yeah, we're fine. So he's going to try and surf Ruiner, unfortunately. Oh, he's not. Ruiner. Frenzy Elf seems like a plan. Oh man, can you imagine what would happen if I built myself some Frenzy Elves? Are you in CNA? Yeah. Didn't wake up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Move on. Talk about something else. Literally anything else. Yeah, parsnips. To be honest, I'd rather talk about parsnips than that. So, yeah, why not? Don't like parsnips. They always taste weird. Never enjoyed them. Horrible little things. Yeah. They're the wrong shape and cut. Like, parsnips are like potatoes that someone has ruined. They're ruined potatoes. The wrong shape. Yeah, they are. Right? And do you know what the worst thing about parsnips is? Do you know the actual worst thing? And I feel like I'm sort of on a soapbox right now. Is the wrong shape. I try and hoover with them, Ed. They're just no good. They get crumbs in the carpet, not get them out. Is that you think you've got a roast potato, which is amazing. It's one of the, like, in the tiers of things that you want on your plate, roast potato is probably a tier 1 item. And you look in the bowl, and they're cooked in the same bowl as the roast potatoes. You go in, you go and get like your 7 roast potatoes. You know, you're doing that with the potato plate. Your family are like, Andrew, stop doing that. And then you don't realise that they've cooked these fucking parsnips in with the roast potatoes until you're like, what the it's a family show, but like seriously, what the fuck? I'm not wrong, am I? I'm not wrong. Cooked in a bowl. Roast potato is the claw palm of food. It makes everything else obsolete. Yes. Roast potatoes are amazing. Hang on. All right. We'll change this round. Hands up. L Plate Gamer. L Plate likes his food on a plate. Hands up who thinks that parsnips are Satan's work. Anyone else? There's spaces on teams. I mean, I can name people after teams like really easily. I'm just saying. So what we're saying is only 3 people think I'm wrong. I can't believe it. Everyone else likes parsnips. What? What the flaming... Andy Lee trying to bribe chat. Yeah. Yeah. If God loves us, why do you make parsnips? Yep. Go away! You're not allowed to like parsnips. Go away!
They're really nice.
No, they're not. Go away. I've just been fucking bombed. What? Right, deploy the wizard. Unbelievable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Unbelievable. I only actually need to hold this. I think about this carefully. I actually only need to pick the damn thing up. So the problem is getting there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoa, 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 whoa. If you had dodge, that'd be great. You don't. So I could go 2 plus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This isn't. That wasn't actually a great wizard. On reflection, it's not a great wizard. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can tell it's not a great wizard because I haven't worked out what the fuck to do with it yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's no way I want to play that out, so let's do that. Stay. That can go there. And I think I'm going to throw this. I think I'm going to throw this. Oh, shit. This is bad. 3 plus 3 plus. That'll do. That'll do. Talking of potatoes. The 2 was with a reroll stuff, Eric, I would say. Potato beats parsnip, yeah. Potato smashes parsnip into the water. That was quite lucky. Hello Dizzy, by the way. How you doing? Thank you very much for the raid. For those of you who've joined from Dizzy's channel, thank you very much for sticking around. If you hate parsnip so much, why not potato what you did from being a potato to being parsnip? I don't know. Great to see you tidy up your game, Andy. Yeah, that wasn't a great example, Kaelin, I think. Was wondering when you'd notice. Did I not say welcome for the raiders? I thought I did. I must not have done. I'm very bad. Giraffe, are you doing one, by the way? 2-0, it doesn't really matter. Well, yeah, there is that. Yeah. Giraffe, are you going live? Can we get one onto the right player? Is there any way I can score on the right player? So you want... Yeah. No. I mean, these all need points, don't they? So... So no, let's just go and park that there. Move you out of the way. Blitz with a strength guy, because getting points on strength is a great idea. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's fine. Kablam, and then we just have to dodge that last guy. Done. I might do some Monday Night Games games. Okay, cool. I think this has got maybe 5 minutes left. Not right now. Oh, you're not going to do anything? Oh, okay. Okay. Just take the TD. I'm going to be taking the TD next turn. Like, there's no way I'm not taking that TD. Yeah, if we just take the TD here, that'd be good. Oh wow, Store, thank you very much for the raid. How you doing? What were you playing? Were you on Fumble or were you playing Blood Bowl 2? I think you're mostly fumbling now, right? There we go. Merry Christmas to you as well, and all you store raiders.
Mama do that? Yeah.
Oh yeah, you've walked into parsnip or potato. You decide. Oh, we've got enough money to bring back Legion. Legion, and Raven's leveled. Congratulations, Raven. So that was an all-in game. What was wrong with Tom the Owl? Oh, it's MNG, isn't it? Right, so MNG, Tom the Owl. Let's bring Raven in. Let's have some diving tackle. And we'll bring Uniform the second. There we go. Right, hopefully Uniform 2 has more luck than Uniform 1 and doesn't get smashed in the first game. But that's the team. That's the record. Everything's going fine. Thank you very much for watching.